And we welcome you to the D Events Center at Weber State in Ogden, Utah. Semifinals of the 3A UHSAA basketball tournament here. We got the 1 versus the number 4 matchup. Number 1, Layton Christian comes in 18-7. Number 4, Juan Diego, 18-6. Two really good basketball programs. We're excited for this one. I'm Greg Sterner. To my left is Rick Robinson. Barrett Hilton produces, and a bunch of cameramen for us as well tonight. We've got cameras all over this arena. We're excited to have you here for this one. Semifinals of the basketball tournament. Rick, where would you rather be right now?
It honestly doesn't get more exciting than being here watching a good 3A semifinal state championship game. And you have the next one, too. Should be another dandy.
Yep, the semifinal coming up. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Grantsville and Manti. So you got 2 private schools here in this semifinal, 2 public schools in that other semifinal, and the winners will play each other tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at Weber State. Starters for Juan Diego. Do you have those tonight, Rick?
Yes, I do. Wearing number 3, Zuriel Marquez, a junior. Wearing number 14, a freshman Noah Bendinger. Wearing number 23, a junior, Colby Bryant. Wearing number 24, a senior, Ba Hasio. And wearing number 32, a sophomore, Malik Diallo. And Diallo was just terrific yesterday. You and I saw that game.
Yeah. Juan Diego's here tonight because they beat Morgan last night in overtime. Yesterday afternoon, not last night, in an awesome game. You and Tanner Wilkinson were on the call on that one, Rick. Morgan really fought back, never actually had the lead in that game, and then lost it in overtime. So starting for the Layton Christian Eagles tonight, you have number 4, Tyrese Lacey. He's a junior, leading scorer for them, 12 points, 5 assists a game. Number 10, Timmy Olabusi. Number 20, Isaac Cabero. Number 32, Solomane Barrow. Number 42, Sammy Ishimwe. And that's it. That's the 5. I was thinking I was missing one there, but that's the starting 5 for the Layton Christian Academy Eagles. So we have the Eagles, Layton Christian Academy, and we have the Soaring Eagle of Juan Diego. Not the Eagles, not the Soaring Eagles, just the Soaring Eagle of Juan Diego. So a couple of really good teams. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think there's many teams that can combat Diallo in height in 3A, Rick. And Layton Christian may be able to.
And I think you're spot on there. Diallo is just so talented, but Layton Christian themselves, very, very talented. Hey, I'm looking forward to this matchup.
Yep. Tip is won by Layton Christian. Left side, Timmy Olabusi. Now the ball goes down low to Barrow. Back to Olabusi, to Tyrese Lacey. Skip pass goes across the way to Isaac Cabero. He tries to go inside. Decides to bring it back out. Now outside back to Tyrese Lacey. Thought about a shot. Little spin move. Nice move down low. Shot goes up by Layton Christian. No good. That was Sammy Ishimwe who missed that one. Good fight for the rebound, and Juan Diego comes up with it.
And Diallo was there that made that shot difficult.
It'll be interesting to see if you see some post-to-post action between Olabusi and Ishimwe to try and bring Diallo away from the hoop to take one of them and then give it to the other one on the other block. We'll watch that tonight. Pass goes down to Malik Diallo. Ishimwe guarding him, tries those post moves. It's not there, so it comes back out. Now to the freshman, Noah Bendinger. Double team comes, ball gets tipped away, out of bounds, off Timmy Olabusi. It'll be Juan Diego ball.
Just a tough trap.
Yeah.
And honestly, Juan Diego's fortunate not to get a turnover there.
So much length for Layton Christian, even on the perimeter when they defend you out there. Tyrese Lacey, really the one with the least amount of length for the Eagles, but he's the best distributor, one of the best scorers, leads them in scoring this year. Very well-balanced scoring for Layton Christian. As we mentioned, Layton Christian, the number 1 seed. Juan Diego, the number 4 seed. Juan Diego, Zu Marquez. He has a longer first name that Rick read in the starting lineups, but I'm going to go with Zu because that's what they had on Max Preps, and it's a lot easier for me to read. So we'll call him Zu Marquez, and he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over to Layton Christian. Inbound from Olabusi to Tyrese Lacey. Across the way to Isaac Cabarro. Walking around the perimeter. Deep three-pointer by Tyrese Lacey. Not there. Ball gets tipped. Malik Diallo ends up with it.
Yeah, and that was an NBA three-point shot. Not only college, that would have been NBA.
Almost 2 minutes into this first quarter. No score yet either way. Ball goes down to Malik Diallo. Gets tipped around. He's able to save it inbounds. Little jump stop down low. And then Malik Diallo's shot is blocked out of bounds. Big block by Solomon Barrow to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, Barrow looked like it looked like there was going to be able to get an easy lay-in there by Diallo.
Inbound from Colby Bryant, and if your name's Colby Bryant, you better be good at basketball, and he is. Diallo will little turnaround jumper, not there. Quickly coming the other way, Olabusi to Tyrese Lacey. Back to Olabusi. Lays it up and in. First two of the night.
And we're about 2 minutes and 15 seconds deep. Has been what's happened in this tournament. Very low scoring to start this game.
There's been a lot of that. That's right. Ball didn't hit the floor on that fast break. Excellent passing between Lacey and Olabusi. Marquez will drive down low, put up a little up and under shot. Not there. Gets his own rebound. Free throw line jumper. That one's not there either. And the good box out by Sammy Ashimwe. Tries to force it up the floor. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Diallo.
Yeah, trying to throw it over Diallo from a half-court throw. Diallo easily reached up and knocked it out. But Juan Diego's struggled here. They've had a couple good looks. Not able to get the ball in the hoop yet.
Yeah, Malik Diallo, the big 6'10 sophomore in the middle there. Tallest player on the floor, and it's not very often you say that on a Layton Christian game when it's not one of the Layton Christian kids. Malik Diallo goes and gobbles up that missed shot by Tyrese Lacey.
Yeah, he just grabbed that down.
And he'll lead the offense himself. Doesn't have to get it to a guard. He's got those ball handling skills. Hands it to Zoo Marquez. Marquez at the top of the key uses that Diallo screen. Now he's going to drive down. Ball gets knocked away. Quick hands by Tyrese Lacey to knock it out of bounds. Still be Juan Diego ball, though.
Yeah, and it looked like, again, it was going to be a lay-in there. Tell you, Layton Christian's defense has been very, very quick.
Colby Bryant will inbound to Diallo on the perimeter. Uses that right hand to drive. Quick hands, knocks it away. Gets tipped around, and Ashimwe comes down with it. Sammy Ashimwe now coming up right-hand side is Isaac Cabarro. Gets it into the lane, gives it off. Now outside three-point shot. Ashimwe comes down with the offensive rebound, though. You're going to have a foul against Malik Diallo.
Yeah, and I think this is critical for for Juan Diego to keep Diallo on this court.
Oh, for sure.
And as he picks up the first foul, he was reaching in and then went sliding.
Yeah, absolutely. They need his length out there with Ashimwe and Olabusi down low. Three-point shot goes up by Cabarro's. No good. And the freshman comes down with it, Noah Bendinger. He averaged 8 points this year as a freshman in varsity basketball. That's something, I'll tell you, as a freshman to come in and average 8 points at the varsity level. Marquez will line up for a deep college range three. No good. Diallo goes up and gets the rebound. He puts it up and in for his first two.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to go to Juan Diego, and Diallo just reached up above everybody and put it back up, banked it in.
So now Solomon Barrow, he takes a 15-footer, got it. 4-2.
Solomon just on the left side of the foul line. No one picked him up.
Now in the backcourt. Ball goes to Diallo. Double team will come. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Colby Bryant. 10-foot jumper is not there. Rebound by Barrow.
Again, Juan Diego with a good look.
Tyrese Lacey quickly up the court. Ashimwe puts up the shot. That's off the glass, no good. Zoo Marquez will cross the timeline with it for Juan Diego. Hands it to Colby Bryant. Now to Malik Diallo. Picked up by Ashimwe. Diallo will drive in. He's fouled. Lay it in and one. He's going to step to the free throw line to try and finish off that three-point play.
When you said he was fouled halfway up the lane and just reached all the way up and laid it in. I mean, those long arms, he was still near the foul line when he put it up.
He's got length that you don't see from many kids in Utah, let alone 3A. I don't care if it's 6A, 5A, whatever. He is 6'10" and all of it out there. 4-4, Juan Diego with the free throw. Got it, Malik Diallo. All 5 points for the Soaring Eagle from Malik Diallo.
And we have our first lead of this ball game by Juan Diego.
Into the game, Bryant Valdez for the Soaring Eagle. And for the Eagles of Layton Christian, Elias Olander. Tyrese Lacey will initiate offense for Layton Christian. Now to Olander. Gives it to Barrow. Little free throw line jumper is no good. Diallo goes up and gets that one again. Be interesting to see how many rebounds he has. He's already got 3 or 4 here early.
We will have Brad James stats at halftime.
Absolutely. Bryant Valdez gives it to Diallo. Now we're going to have a defensive foul against Olander away from the ball. That'll be the second foul against Layton Christian. Just one against Juan Diego so far. Sammy Ishimwe will come out. Coming into the game, Toots Tunsil. Inbound comes to Valdez. To Diallo, right-hand slot. Now top of the key. To Vaz Marquez. And back to Diallo. Outside Marquez. Kind of on that search dribble. Tries to go down low. Just kind of tripped over his... tripped over something on the court there. Probably his own feet.
I think he was going to try and plant, and he slid.
Okay.
And as he slid, he fell down, and the ball hit him while he was laying out of bounds.
So lost that one out of bounds, and Tyrese Lacey, good hard drive down low, gives it to Tunsil, but he takes an extra step, turns it back over to the Juan Diego Soaring Eagle.
And, Tunsil would start for most teams in 3A basketball.
With that size, absolutely.
He comes off the bench, which is just a great-looking athlete.
Mm-hmm. Inbound will come to Marquez. Now to Colby Bryant. Gives it back to Zoo Marquez. Crosses the timeline. Uses kind of a semi-screen there by Diallo. Now Diallo's going to post up. Triple team comes from Layton Christian. He's going to have to pass out of that. He does. Gets it under the hoop in the gutter there to Colby Bryant, trying to work around, and they're going to call a 3-second violation. Colby would have had to have passed that out quicker to not get that 3-second call.
Or try and shoot it. He was double-teamed on that baseline. And, again, it's the length of this Eagles team not allowing him to get a pass away.
Absolutely. Now the alley-oop will go down. Ooh, Solomon Barrow would have had a nice alley-oop, but just wasn't able to throw that down. Beautiful pass from Tyrese Lacey. Diallo will pick up his dribble on the perimeter, set the screen for Zoo Marquez. Going to have a kicked ball against Layton Christian. 1:56 left here in the first quarter, 5-4. Juan Diego with the lead.
I think that slam dunk would have gone, but with the defense of Juan Diego, it creates challenges.
Absolutely. They got a lot of length down there. Diallo's beautiful spin move. They're going to call that a travel, though. A little too beautiful, I guess.
Did a full 360 spin. But Diallo, because of his presence, makes you a little more ginger going to the basket.
Yeah, they run that 2-3 zone, Juan Diego is, just with Diallo down there low. Tunsil turns around, a little 10-footer. Fight for the rebound, Diallo and Tunsil. It's going to be a jump ball, give possession to Juan Diego.
Yeah, Tunsil was open right at the foul line, and you're thinking, well, he's wide open, but you still have the worry of the reach.
Yeah, is Diallo going to be able to jump up and block your regular jump shot when he's not even near you? That's a great point. Looks like Layton Christian's going to come out in a full court pressure look here. Inbound comes to to Brighton Valdez. Now gets it to Marquez. Marquez right side. Looks for that screen. Colby Bryant rolls off of it. Marquez, little runner, little floater. Diallo gets the rebound. He puts it up. He's fouled and one. 2 more for Diallo. 7 points for him. Looking for 8 at the free throw line.
And in the game against Morgan, they was defended a little different. In this game, he's been everything in the middle.
Yeah. And
he scored most of the points for this Juan Diego team. Diallo is really the difference right now, why Juan Diego's ahead.
Yeah, all 7 points, looking for 8 right here. I think he had 24, if I remember right, yesterday against Morgan. And free throw around the rim, no good, but it gets tipped out. Bryant comes down with it, gets it down to Malik Diallo. He goes up, gets 2 more. Why hit a free throw if you can get 2 points instead?
He twisted his ankle yesterday, but I've seen no effects of that.
9-4, Juan Diego with the lead. Shot goes up. That's good by Shorn Solomon.
That was just a good shot by Solomon.
Yeah, for Layton Christian. Soaring Solomon just in the game, hits his first jumper. Kobe Bryant gets it down low to Malik Diallo. Malik has to fight to get that one. Little turnaround hook shot, beautiful. 11 points for him, 11-4 Juan Diego, 11-6. Tunsil, that shot's blocked. Excuse me, that's not Tunsil, that's Ottavio Armani. And Diallo rises up and blocks that shot. One thing I noticed yesterday with Diallo against Morgan is he doesn't come out of the game much at all. Pass goes around, three-pointer goes up for Juan Diego. That's no good. Armani comes down with the rebound. That shot by Nick Kimball into the game for the first time. Foul in the front court here before the shot by Tyrese Lacey.
And that's the one thing this Juan Diego team did not do yesterday is they did not sub a lot for anybody.
Right. You're right.
And, they did a little bit. And just as you say that.
Yeah, right as I say that. And that's smart coaching. You got 19 seconds left. Get him that extra 20 seconds plus the quarter break. Yeah, Diallo will come out. All 11 points for the Soaring Eagle.
I thought he would be one of the best players on the court, but right now he's dominated this game.
Absolutely. Going to have an offensive foul go against Layton Christian. I think that's going to go against Suleiman Barrow. Kind of want to see that replay. The Juan Diego player coming up hobbling a little bit. I think he might have taken a shot to the face.
Honestly, I've been a little surprised that Diallo, not that he wouldn't be good, but that he has dominated as much as he has.
You would have expected that more yesterday against Morgan, and today there's so much length defending him that it's a little bit surprising. I get where you're coming from. Marquez, 7 seconds. Ball gets stripped. Layton Christian coming the other way, 2-on-2. Tries to hand it off to Soaring Solomon, knocked out of bounds off Juan Diego, but only 0.8 of a second left. And now Diallo's going to come back in just to try and defend so no lob goes up for an easy dunk or something. Oh, do we have a technical foul call? Is that what?
No.
Okay.
Just Diallo's come in. They put time on the clock.
Okay, 1.1. Diallo defending that hoop. Lob comes into Lacey, shortest man on the court. He hits it at the buzzer and a foul. He's going to step to the free throw line for one more.
And they brought Diallo in to prevent that. It went to the smallest guy on the court.
Look at Tyrese Lacey rise up and catch that one and lay it in. Beautiful shot there.
And I think they're discussing whether or not the shot was good. Both you and I think it was.
For sure, yeah. But they've got to put something on the clock. The foul had to happen with some time on the clock. So
and they put 0.3 of a second. What a fun first quarter.
That's a fun game. I've been excited about this one, about how these two teams match up. Absolutely. Tyrese Lacey looks to add one more. Free throw, got it. Makes the score 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. Malik Diallo threw a full court shot and just took somebody out in the stands. My goodness, I hope she's okay. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I'm a mom raising 4 kids, so I know what you're dealing with. Distractions during homework time, faces buried in devices at dinner, not to mention the tug of war to pry devices away from my kids when it's time to go to bed. So I looked everywhere to find a system that could help me with everything I need. A system I can trust. And I found it. It's called CentraGuard by Centracom. You can get started with taking back the internet by visiting Centracom.com right now. CentraGuard. Better family internet.
It's time to supercharge your internet with a true broadband internet plan from Emory Telecom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click EmoryTelecom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Centracom believes the service relation.
11-9 your score here. Start of the second quarter. Juan Diego with the lead. All 11 points from Malik Diallo.
And look
sophomore.
what Diallo did. He ran over behind the basket. He waved at the lady in the crowd, and he says, I didn't mean to do it. He threw it the full length of the court. It went up high and hit the lady in the head. But how much class from Diallo.
Yeah, that's really cool. Good of him to go over. He got quite a few people attending to that lady that took the basketball off the head. I think she seems okay. Just maybe he might have got a bloody nose there because that was a full court shot that went right into the stands. So Layton Christian will start with the ball. Timmy Alabusi takes the inbound pass. Now to Cabero. And down low, Ashimwe on the block. Hands it back to Cabero. Little 10-foot jumper. Rolls off the front of the iron. No good. Diallo gobbles up another rebound. Outlet to Zu Marquez. He'll cross the timeline at the left side. Tyrese Lacey with that terrific, tough on-ball pressure. 5-second call. Yeah, Tyrese Lacey just baited Zu Marquez into that one. Marquez just kept dribbling, thinking he could get away, and Lacey didn't get away from him.
Well, I'll tell you, Lacey's been a difference maker for Layton Christian. He's the one keeping him in here. His plays, just what things he's done.
Yeah, absolutely. That nice alley-oop layup right at the end of the first quarter. Got an and one on that. Cabero now left side. Now to Shimwe. Outside Timmy Olabusi. Makes a little move, little 10-foot jumper. Got it. 4 points for Timmy. Ties the score at 11.
And it's our second tie of the game. We were tied at 4. We've only had one lead change.
Ball gets to Malik Diallo, left side. Now he works onto the left block. Little spin move off the glass. Shot no good, but no rebounding presence from Layton Christian, and an offensive rebound for Juan Diego, but a turnover. Tyrese Lacey steps in front and turns on the Jets, lays it up, no good.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant was kind of thinking there was a foul last time, and then when he got the rebound, threw it away.
Another pass will go down low to the freshman. Little floater by Noah Benninger is no good. The LCA comes down with it. Tyrese Lacey racing up the court. Euro step. High off the glass. That one's no good. Ashimwe comes down with the offensive rebound. Lays it in. And the foul. He's going to step to the free throw line for one more.
Yeah, and he had just great position. You get the ball that close to the basket, you're generally going to score. They're going to foul you. And in this case, they did both.
Kind of got tale of two teams here. You got Malik Diallo with 11 points. All 11 points for Juan Diego. Layton Christian, you've got a guy with 4, a guy with 3, 3 guys with 2. So just kind of interesting how different that is between these two teams.
And we have our second lead change.
Solomon Barrow to the free throw line. Got it for the and one. 3 points for him. Full court pressure look from Layton Christian. Inbound will come to the freshman. Made a heady play there, Noah Benninger, to throw that off of Cabero. Out of bounds, but I think before that.
No, he threw it off, and now Juan Diego's called timeout.
Okay, so after that, they called a timeout. That was a heady play by Noah Benninger to turn around and throw that off Layton Christian when he's starting to fall out of bounds, Rick. So with that timeout, we'll keep it here for this one, just a 30-second. 14-11. Layton Christian. 4 fouls for each team. Minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. These two teams.
Is there anything here that surprised you about this game yet, Greg?
It surprised me how well Malik Diallo's played offensively against the length of Layton Christian. I knew he was a good player. It's kind of similar to what you've said a couple of times. But I didn't think he would be able to, I mean, I don't know if I want to call it dominate because they're down 3, but kind of dominate on that end of the court against the length of Layton Christian.
Well, Juan Diego had the lead, and they had a 4-point lead that looked like they were in control, and since then they've not scored.
Yeah, that's right. So back to the action here. Zu Marquez. He gets into the lane, lays it off to Diallo. Put it up off the glass and in. And a lot of the reason Malik Diallo has 13 points is because of Zu Marquez getting into the lane and just dumping it off to him for an easy look.
He's got all 13 points.
Yep. Cabero now. Isaac Cabero. Ashimwe. Little jumper, uses that one arm. Just a one-arm push shot. Knocked out of bounds off of Juan Diego. I don't know about that. That's a tough call right there.
Well, Shumway, the reach of Diallo causes, just there's hesitation in there.
Yeah. Yep. Just extreme length. Now a shot by Solomon Barrow. Got it.
And I thought Solomon Barrow just went right at it and just shot it.
Yeah, Tyrese Lacey gets his quick hands in there still. Lays it up off the glass, and that's going to be a goaltend. Zu Marquez got up there and blocked it, but it was after it hit the glass.
How many guards that height can jump up and cause a goaltending?
We're talking a lot about Diallo down low against Ashimwe and Barrow, but this is a fun matchup too. Tyrese Lacey and Zu Marquez, both quick guards, excellent ball handlers.
Marquez is the one that did the goaltending.
Yep, that's a fun one to watch here. Diallo's going to cross the timeline with it and initiate offense. Now a little back cut by Marquez. Little finger roll. George Gervin would love that one. Barrow comes down with the rebound. Now Lacey high off the glass, but Diallo rises up higher and blocks that shot. Looking for a touchdown pass down to Marquez, but it's too far out of bounds.
Had the ball hit the glass, it would have been goaltending. He got it. I'm not so sure it wasn't coming down, but he got up high.
Let's watch this replay here. Great replay. Barrett gets up there. Ooh, that looked good. Cabarro will spin in the lane, and we're going to have a foul called. Ooh, that's a tough call too. It looked like Hatisio. We're going to say Hatisio. Hatisio had his hands in there for a jump.
And it's like you. I thought kind of a tough call, but, you know, you get away with a lot more fouls than they ever call on you.
Absolutely. So inbounding for Layton Christian is Cabarro. Looks at Tyrese Lacey, now gives it to him. Steps outside, right corner. Cross-court pass back to Isaac Cabarro. To Lacey. Now Barrow. He's hit a couple of those. Little free throw line jumper's no good. Ashimwe goes up and gets the rebound. He puts up the turnaround J. No good. Diallo rises up to get that one.
Boy, that ball did everything but go in the hoop. A couple good shots that time.
So now it's Bryant Valdez handling the ball for Juan Diego. He'll back it back out. Still looking for Diallo. Trying to get him down on the block. Now they get it to him, right block. Barrow's going to reach over, and Solomon Barrow's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, trying to keep it out of the hands of Diallo. And I've been way impressed with the movement of Diallo, how he positions himself.
Yeah. Seals off that defender. That's the second foul against Solomon Barrow. What do we got? The fifth team foul. Both teams have 5 team fouls, so not shooting yet. Noah Bendinger will come out. But the pass goes to Diallo. A little ball fake outside. Tishio. And back to Bryant Valdez, who will reset the offense. Use that screen from Diallo. Get into the lane. Jump stop. Colby Bryant. Jumper. No good. Timmy Olabusi goes up and gets it. Tries to go up to a shimway. It's going to go off the feet of Juan Diego. Going to be LCA ball underneath their own hoop.
Yeah, and Bryant had a good look on the baseline. And Juan Diego fortunate not to give up a layup there, as Layton Christian was just streaking down.
Every time Layton Christian does that. Every time you got somebody running down the court looking for that outlet pass, maybe an easy layup here and there. Tyrese Lacey, I don't know if he's been out of the game either. Timmy Olabusi now. Back to Lacey. He'll direct the offense. Looks like a 2-3 zone still for Juan Diego. Cabarro. Now Armani passes it down low to Ashimwe. He goes up. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and that one on one of the obvious fouls, reaching in, trying to prevent him from going up. He might have tried to slam dunk it.
Yeah, if you watch on that replay, that Otavio Armani, he had that little free throw line jumper, and it brought Diallo out to him, faked that jump shot, bounced pass down low to Ashimwe, and that's what set up that easy look. And where Juan Diego had to foul. Ashimwe knocks down the first one, gives him 3 points, one more from the line. Marquez back into the game for Juan Diego.
Large lead of the game for either team right now. Layton Christian up by 6.
Second free throw, got it. So 4 points
7.
for Sammy. Sammy Ashimwe with 4 points. Now Marquez is able to break the Layton Christian full court defense. Little running one-hander is no good, but Diallo goes up and gets it. He gets fouled. He's going to step to the free throw line again. Still, no one has scored for Juan Diego other than Malik Diallo.
I don't know if I've ever seen a first half with one player scoring all the points.
Yeah, not this long. We're a quarter and a half into this, and still just Diallo. 2 from the free throw line for him.
And that's the reason why they're behind. They've had some other good looks.
Yeah. Got the first one. One more for him. Averages 18 points, 13 boards, and something that impressed me with him, Rick, when I was doing a little bit of research for this game, 3 assists for the big man as well. One more from the free throw line. Second one around the rim, no good. Coming the other way, Timmy Olabuse forcing the issue, takes on Diallo. Diallo wins that one, blocks the shot. Kobe Bryant comes down with the block shot, and he's fouled in the backcourt. I think that's going to be 1-1.
I'm kind of anxious to see how many blocks Diallo has at halftime.
At least a couple, right?
Well, I think it's 3.
3,
Maybe even more. He has definitely had some. They're not just little blocks; they're impressive blocks.
Yeah, they are in your face type of block shots.
And some people with his talent and being a sophomore, they don't work hard. Diallo works hard.
Yeah, he's working hard tonight. That's for sure.
I thought he played hard yesterday.
So Kobe Bryant, front end of the 1-1, got it.
And that ends a 14-0 run by Diallo.
Yeah, the first 14 points for Juan Diego, all by Diallo, yes. So one more for Kobe Bryant here. Got both of them.
And we saw yesterday Kobe, a good shooter. Those 2 foul shots look really smooth.
20-16, 3:40 left here in the first half. 3-pointer, got it. Isaac Cabero gets in the scorebook. Now Marquez gets it into the front court. Over to Bryant Valdez. He puts up a shot off the glass. No call. Shot is no good. Cabero coming the other way quickly. Timmy Olabuse, deep 3. Got it.
Boy, and back-to-back 3-point shots. Suddenly this lead is 10, the large lead, and Juan Diego's going to have to take a timeout.
We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Centricom believes the service relationship continues long after installation, and we're available to support you every step of the way. That's why if there is a problem with our equipment, a service visit from us means no cost to you. We know the value of a satisfied customer, so if you refer us to a friend, we'll take care of them and you'll get 1 month of service free. We promise to make your experience the best it can be. Centricom, keeping you connected.
Digital cable is a classic. But if you're not enjoying more streaming video services, you're missing out. Emory Telecom has the e-fiber internet speeds and reliable Wi-Fi you need for flawless video streaming from all the latest services on all your devices. Whether you want to enhance your streaming options or connect with maximum bandwidth, Emory Telecom's got a sweet plan to make everyone happy. Call or visit emerytelecom.com now to upgrade for just $10 more per month.
Back here to Weber State, the D Event Center. Greg Sterner and Rick Robinson, Centricom Channel 10 and ETV. 26-16. Layton Christian has just pushed this out to their largest lead here. 3:13 left in the second quarter.
Behind 2 big 3-point baskets.
Back-to-back, Timmy Olabuse and Isaac Cabero with 2 straight 3-pointers there to increase this lead to 10. Inbound will come into Diallo. Goes up high to get that one with those long arms. He's waving his teammates off. He wants to bring that up himself. Gets to the free throw line area. Backs it out. Now nice pass down low. Shot goes up. Hatisio.
Nice pass from Diallo, and Hatisio put it in.
Drive down low. Ball gets knocked away. Tipped around. Shorn Solomon ends up with it. Takes about a 10-footer. That's no good. Kobe Bryant fighting for that rebound. Comes down with it. Now to Diallo.
Boy, Diallo, he's not shy to dribble him from the backcourt. And dribbling down there, and he's going to draw a blocking foul right in front of the Layton Christian bench. who, as the call was made, they all go, oh.
Yeah, you see that. Those two boys took a tumble there. They took a shot there, those two guys. And so it's going to send Malik Diallo to the free throw line. 1-1. Coach Bobby Porter looking for an explanation of that one. Got the shooter's touch there, did Malik.
Yeah, it looked like it might go out. I tell you, when we watch Diallo, you really feel like you're watching something special.
Kid that's definitely going to play at the next level, for sure.
And I think he's got a shot in the NBA, personally.
Possibly, sure. I mean, with the way he can handle the ball. One more from the free throw line. That one around the rim, no good. Sean
and
Solomon
I haven't said that
it.
about very many high school players.
Oh, geez, how many 3A kids could you ever say that about? Yeah. Ball goes into the corner. Nice move by Olabisi. Put that up high to get that above Malik Diallo's hands, and it falls. 9 points for Timmy Olabisi. Brighton Valdez. Now to Zoo Marquez. He's going to be fouled. He's going to step to the free throw line. 1-1 for him. 19 fouls now on Layton Christian.
Cabero got him with the body, and from our angle, you could see him rock, and it probably was going to be a travel without that call.
Marquez front end of the 1-1. Got it. Gets him in the scorebook for the first time. Definitely at least has a couple of assists so far. He's done a good job getting into the lane and dumping it off to Diallo for a few of his easy buckets today. Second one by Marquez is good as well. Now Olabisi cradles that ball, gets it out. Cabero, heat check, off the back iron, no good. Tipped around, taken by Valdez for Juan Diego. Given to Marquez.
Juan Diego hanging around. They're going to call timeout, down by 7.
So with 1:55 left here in the first half, 28-21, 30-second timeout. We'll take it, be right back.
At Auto Farm Price Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we make it happen for you.
Auto Farm has a huge selection of vehicles to choose from at the guaranteed lowest price. Auto Farm will not be undersold. The best deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle is at Auto Farm. If they don't have what you're looking for, they'll find it for you. Find all the great deals and all their inventory online at PriceChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
At Auto Farm Price Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we make it happen for you.
They didn't change it on me. I had them.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
all these are their changes.
Yeah. So we've just been talking, Rick and I talking during that break because Juan Diego had about 3 different rosters out there on the internet when we're trying to do our research here. So Va Haticio, number 24, or if it's Malik Harris, the PA announcer keeps calling it Malik Harris, but we have him as 25, and we have Haticio as number 24. So we're going to stick with what we got, and if we're wrong and you're from Juan Diego and you're listening here in the arena, you can definitely walk over here if you want. Maybe tell your coach to get the roster straight.
Well, I went over to the scorebooks
you
in the
went
pregame.
And checked it. Yep, you checked it. So Marquez, little move in the paint. Now he's going to rise for a three-pointer. Looks good, is good. 5 points for Zoo Marquez.
Yeah, and it looked like he was going to pass the ball. And just when Juan Diego was down 10, they've come roaring back to get within 4 points.
Outside on the perimeter, Cabero and Olabisi. Sean Solomon puts up that one and got it.
And Shorn was open just inside the lane below the foul line and just spun, and that was a nice shot.
Layton Christian does things that you don't see a lot of teams do in these days of analytics. Is they'll shoot tough two-pointers, those 15-footers. Offensive foul is going to be called against Malik Diallo. What I'm getting at there is a lot of coaches now, they want layups and they want three-pointers. But Layton Christians, they've hit 5 or 6 of those 10, 12, 15-foot jumpers tonight.
I've been impressed with Diallo, though. The defender that comes over, that goes down on the court, maybe a tough call on Diallo, but he goes over and gives him a hand and lifts him up.
Yeah, still helps him up, yep. So another foul called against him. Cabero now goes to Armani. Tyrese Lacey, college range 3, short, no good. Marquez had somebody up the court but didn't catch him soon enough, but Juan Diego has the ball knocked away, but they come away with it. Kobe Bryant now. Haticio shot, no good. Ball gets tipped around, outside three-point look. Brighton Valdez got it.
Valdez, the ball just came out to him, and the 10-point lead is down to 3.
Furious comeback here. 7-point difference after Coach Trost called that timeout. 30-27 now. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Olabisi, Cabarro, Lacey. Back to Olabisi. Deep three. Off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Another full court shot is thrown. Doesn't go into the stands, luckily.
And when he threw it, you could hear the crowd going, oh! I mean, he threw that from almost the same spot, but I don't know if you noticed, but the crowd was making a noise.
They didn't want to see a repeat of that first quarter. And so at the end of the first half, your score, Layton Christian 30, Juan Diego 27. We'll come back with the second half in about 10 minutes.
Please welcome to the floor the Layton Christian cheerleaders. The Layton Christian Academy cheer team. And now please welcome to the floor the Juan Diego cheer team. The Juan Diego cheer team. Don't forget to visit the shirt stop to pick up your state hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. The shirt stop creates and designs the highest quality custom apparel in the state of Utah. If your team or company is looking for retail quality screen printing, embroidery, or promotional products at a killer price, be sure to reach out to the folks at the shirt stop today.
Shirt stop. The shirt stop. Under the sports table. Shirt stop.
Download the McDonald's app today and potentially score some free McDonald's every time you use the app. And a big thank you to McDonald's. Check out the Deseret News for the best place to read about prep sports. Online at desnews.com. Deseret News, now you know.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to start this second half here. 30-27, Layton Christian Academy with the lead over Juan Diego. State semifinals, number 1 versus number 4. Fun game here. Layton Christian, number 1. Juan Diego comes in the 4th-ranked team. Let's look at some of these Brad James stats. We appreciate the Brad father, Brad James, for giving us these stats all weekend long. He sets up residents down on press row and just does a great job. The one that stands out to me, really, Malik Diallo, 15 points, 11 boards for Juan Diego here. Just a dominant kid down low. I mean, we talked about it the whole time, but just a great player. Timmy Olabuse, 9 points to lead the way for the Layton Christian Academy Eagles. 24-15, Soaring Eagle from Juan Diego leading Layton Christian in rebounding. Turnovers, 8 for Juan Diego, only 2 for Layton Christian. So those are some of the storylines there of the first half. I'm Greg Sterner alongside Rick Robinson. We're glad to bring this one to you. Second half coming up right here. Yeah, Rick.
I'm a little surprised. Only 4 3-point attempts by Juan Diego. They made 2. And only 5 3-point shots by Layton Christian. They made 2. So, that's not been a factor. You'd expect these teams might want to shoot more than that.
Yeah. With how good they are, how good of shooters they are, to only shoot 4 and 5 3-pointers, that is a little bit surprising. But they both do focus on getting paint touches as well. Malik Diallo with the ball for Juan Diego, hands it off to Marquez. Marquez puts up a little runner. That's no good. Diallo goes up and gets the rebound, lays it off the glass. That's no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up again. He's fouled, misses the shot, but he's going to step to the free throw line again.
Yeah, he had such great position. They weren't going to stop him unless they were going to foul him. They're trying to jump from behind and block it, but he's got such a long reach.
So Diallo will step to the free throw line there in the first half. He went 3 of 6 from the line. He went 6 of 8 from the field. First one got it. 16 points now for him.
The last lead Juan Diego had in this game was at 11-10. We've had 2 ties.
Yeah, it would have been early in the second quarter there. And second one good as well for Diallo.
And the 10-point lead is down to 1.
Yeah, nice little run by the Soaring Eagle here to cut that Layton Christian Academy lead down. Tyrese Lacey tries driving. He falls over. And it's going to be a turnover. Juan Diego comes up with it. Marquez. He'll drive in. Shot goes up by Juan Diego. That's no good. Ball gets tipped around a little bit. Tyrese Lacey, beautiful ball handling to split the defenders. Up the court to Cabero. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound. Shot, no good. Another rebound by Layton Christian. That's no good. Armani with 2 shots there. Missed them both. Ball goes out of bounds. Now good hustle along the baseline to knock it back in by Layton Christian by Armani off of the Juan Diego defender. And Layton Christian will have possession.
Yeah, that was off of Vahatio. And we're going to have a timeout, as I don't think Coach Porter liked the way his team has started the second half.
Let's see. We're going to have a 30-second or a full. That's going to be a 30-second, so we'll keep it here with 7:01 left here in the third quarter. 1-point lead for Layton Christian, 30-29. As Rick just mentioned, it was a 10-point lead not long ago as far as game minutes are concerned. Late there in the first half, and Juan Diego, nice little run to cut it. Down to 1, Rick.
Yeah, and they've done it with other players have started to score besides Diallo, as he scored the first 14 points of this game for Juan Diego.
Yes, with 17 now. Zu Marquez has came on with 5 points, 2 points for Colby Bryant, and 2 from Vahatio.
For the Eagles, Solomon Barrow with 7 points, along with Lacey's 5 to give the support to Olabuse, who has 9.
So Layton Christian will inbound. Cabero gets to the top of the key to Tyrese Lacey. Now to Olabuse, back to Lacey. Splits the defenders. Little floater. Up off the front of the iron and fell. 7 points for Tyrese Lacey. Doesn't have to get up high on that shot. Just gets it up over the rim.
Yeah, and it bounced. He's had a couple like that that's just been terrific.
Absolutely. Malik Diallo now on the perimeter. Gets into the lane. Going to have an offensive foul. Diallo uses his elbow to get around Armani, and they'll call the foul against Diallo.
Oh, he didn't like that. Let's take a look here. Well, I kind of agree with him. It wasn't a strong call. He reached his hand out. But we've seen worse.
Yeah. Lacey now gets it to Barrow. Solomon Barrow back to Lacey. Splits the defenders again. Beautiful little floater, finger roll is the word I'm going for there by Tyrese Lacey. 9 points for him.
Yeah, and he was among tall people now travel on Juan Diego. Just when Juan Diego seemed they had come back, got within 1 point, they've missed some shots. They've had some turnovers.
Noah Bendinger is the one who traveled that time, and he's holding his leg. I'm wondering if it's just a cramp. At first I thought it might have been an ankle, but now he's retying that shoe, so we'll see what happens here. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, he's come to stumbling off the court there. Obviously in a lot of pain. Got to get him off the court a little bit further, I think, to start. They do slide him off now. So Layton Christian ball. It'll be Timmy Olabusi, back to Lacey and back to Olabusi. Picks up his dribble. Good defense there by Juan Diego. That's Valdez who knocks it away to Colby Bryant and gives it to Marquez. Zoo Marquez will cross the timeline. Picked up by Olabusi. Looks to Valdez in the corner, but changes his mind. Now Diallo on the perimeter. Head of steam. Finger roll. Got it.
And that didn't look like it was going to make it.
Layton Christian quickly coming the other way. Cabero will put up the shot. No good, but he's going to be fouled. Step to the free throw line. Isaac Cabero.
Yeah, and just beat this Juan Diego team down the court. Cabero with a bump.
Yeah, Isaac Cabero had a good first half. Only 3 points. Hit that three-pointer to start that run to get him up by 10 points. But he does a lot of things out there for Layton Christian. Good rebounding, good defense. First free throw, front of the iron, no good. One more for him. Isaac Cabero. One more here. Got the second one. 4 points for him. Full court pressure picked up by Layton Christian. A lot of times after a made shot, they'll do that. Marquez breaks it easily. Valdez. Gives it to Diallo. Lays it in.
And how under control. Diallo's on a full run. Takes the patience to make sure he can put it in.
Thought he might dunk it that time, but didn't. And now Tyrese Lacey puts up a shot. Foul on that shot. All the Juan Diego players are pretty upset about that one. We'll see who that one goes against. Third
They called that on 24.
Yeah, Vahatisio is what we have, but again, the PA announcer keeps saying Malik Harris, so I don't know. It's one of those two names. You got the program that says one, and you got the PA announcer saying the other. So,
and I thought I went down. I gave him the roster. I said, make any changes. They were switching numbers and that. And
yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. First one by Tyrese Lacey is no good. One more for him, looking to get into double figures. First Eagle into double figures. Got it. Leads the way for Layton Christian with 10 points. Haven't seen Sammy Ashimwe here in the second half for Layton Christian. You've seen Ottavio Armani more, so I'm wondering if maybe Bobby Porter's, I don't know if he's hurt or if maybe just Bobby Porter sees something out there. Ashimwe had a pretty good first half, had 4 points. Marquez, shot goes up, no good. Diallo gets the rebound, triple team there, and you're going to have a jump ball. Olabusi does a good job to get his hand in there, create the jump ball. It'll turn it over to Layton Christian.
Yeah, on the rebound, he was going to try and put it back in. 3 defenders there.
Tyrese Lacey. Initiate offense, 3-point lead, 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 36-33. Lacey tries a little pocket pass down in the paint. Across the way to Solomon Barrow, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Lacey, though. Juan Diego ball. Inbound will come to Diallo. Like he does oftentimes in the backcourt. He'll wave his teammates out of there. He wants to dribble that up. Hands to Marquez. Now Timmy Olabusi jumps in, steals that one, rises up, slam dunk, throws it down in transition.
Yeah, when he knocked it away, and it's brought this Layton Christian crowd really up with noise.
Absolutely. Zoo Marquez now trying to answer, coming the other way, kicks it into the corner. Three-pointers up for Juan Diego, no good. Marquez gets the rebound, tries to force it down to Colby Bryant, but it's stolen by Layton Christian, coming the other way. Lacey, 2 steps, off the glass, in. 12 points for Tyrese Lacey.
And the lead was down to 1, back to 7.
Valdez takes a free throw line jumper for Juan Diego, got it. 5 points for Brighton Valdez off the bench.
That was a big basket for Juan Diego.
40-35 halfway through the third quarter here. Tyrese Lacey. The yo-yo outside gives it to Timmy Olabusi. Back to Lacey. Gets into the paint. Little floater again. Nothing but net. 14 for Tyrese Lacey. Beautiful at getting in the paint amongst the trees there and getting a shot in. Brighton Valdez. He's going to be fouled. It's going to be the second team foul against Layton Christian.
Yeah, and Juan Diego able to put it in, but it was well after the foul.
So Solomon Barrow picks up that one. That's his 4th personal. He's got 5 points. And you're going to see Sammy Ashimwe, come in for his first action of the second half.
Well, it's just incredible the amount of athletes that Layton Christian brings in.
Right.
Because their length is still pretty good.
One of them picks up the 4th foul. You bring one off the bench to replace him, and he's just as tall, just as long. Shot goes up by Nick Kimball for Juan Diego. Got it, his first 2 points of the night.
That was his best look.
42-37. 2 team fouls on Layton Christian, 3 on Juan Diego. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Still that 2-3 defense for Juan Diego. Just try and funnel everything into the inside to Malik Diallo. And then if a shot goes up and it's missed, he's probably going to get the rebound like he did just there. He'll initiate offense himself. Now he'll hand it off to Valdez. Brighton Valdez. Now Camilo Ramirez. First time we've called his name. Diallo goes up. He's fouled. Going to step to the free throw line. And I think Layton Christian's just using the strategy is if he catches it low, we're going to foul him, make him earn it from the free throw line.
It's funny you'd say that because it appeared to me that they weren't going to let him shoot it no matter. They just grabbed him.
Yep. Just grab onto him, make him hit his free throws. He was 3 of 6 in the first half from the line. He's hit a couple here in the second half. Got that one. 22 points for Malik. If you remember, he had the first, what do you have, the first 14, 15 or so?
14 points.
Yeah, first 14 points for Juan Diego this game.
And I tell you what, he's certainly a special athlete to watch. I don't know if I've ever seen in person a better high school player.
Got the second one, just a sophomore as well. 23 points for him, cuts that lead for Layton Christian down to 3 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Tyrese Lacey.
For his position is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen some special ball players at Richfield in your days down there, right? And now Tyrese Lacey, Timmy Olabusi. Did you call games for Ryan Cuff, Rick Robinson, or was that before you were there?
That was before my time.
That was before your time. He was special. Shot goes up by Shorn Solomon, knocks it down.
And Solomon with a nice shot just outside the lane on the right side.
Valdez will break the pressure. Handoff down low, cutting to the hoop. Camilo Ramirez knocks it in for his first 2.
And I didn't think Ramirez was going to be able to get it in. He did.
Nice little back cut there. Shorn Solomon now free throw line. He's hit a couple of those. That one's no good. Gets his own rebound, gets a little closer. Now out to Olander. Olabusi, he's going to be fouled on the perimeter. Going to be the 4th team foul against Juan Diego.
And really not a lot of fouls on Juan Diego. But Juan Diego does not really sub real deep.
Nope. Yeah,
so they don't have quite as many fouls to share as Layton Christian.
That's a good point. Yep, great point. So back in, Zoo Marquez for Juan Diego, starting point guard, primary ball handler for them. Olabusi thinks about a three-pointer, changes his mind. Now he'll pick up his dribble, pass it across to Tyrese Lacey. Left-hand slot. Top of the key back to Olabuse. Now deep three-pointer by excuse me, that's Elias Orlando.
And he was definitely in NBA range on that shot.
Yeah, first three for him. 47-41, 1:40 left. Now a turnover. Up the court to Lacey. Turns on the Jets, lays it in. 2 for Tyrese Lacey, 16 points for him.
You're not going to catch Lacey.
Yeah, he's as quick as anybody with the ball out there. Now the ball gets tipped away from Diallo. Olabuse, Lacey. He's fouled on the perimeter. Probably a smart foul.
And I thought Lacey maybe got away with a travel out here near half court when he caught the ball.
Yeah, now we got a little bit of words, a little bit of tempers flaring here. You got Tyrese Lacey who took it in. Are they going to call a flagrant? Officials are talking about it. Coaches both call their team over to talk to him.
Well, what happened, they'd already called a foul. Then after, underneath, Diallo went up and came down on top of him, and there were words.
Yeah, Tyrese Lacey kept going at the hoop even after he was fouled at the perimeter, and Diallo went up and blocked and tried to block the shot. Kind of came down on him.
They called a technical on number 4, Juan Diego, I believe.
And we haven't heard anything announced yet. Let's see if we can hear what they say.
I could see the official.
So on number 4, so the common foul on Ramirez. And a technical on Malik Diallo. And that's his 4th. That counts as a personal foul. That hurts. Gosh, you got to be smart. Olander knocks down both free throws.
All that action came well after the foul had been called. So nothing was going to count.
So it's 51-41, 1:20 left here in the third quarter. 10-point lead for Layton Christian. As we mentioned, a technical foul called against Malik Diallo, which counts as a personal foul in high school. So that's his 4th foul. Going to take a break. Timeout. We'll take it with him. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Welcome back. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. 51-41. Layton Christian with the ball after 2 technical free throws were made by Olander. Elias Orlander. Technical foul was called on Malik Diallo. That brings him out of the game. It'll change what Juan Diego does defensively. He's going to have an over and back call. Thought it might have been tipped by Juan Diego, but it wasn't. So Layton Christian turns it over back to Juan Diego.
Juan Diego in real trouble here. See if they can overcome the difficulties not having Diallo in the game. Down by 10, the largest of this game.
Yep. Zu Marquez picked up by Olabisi. He tries to spin. Now gets to Kobe Bryant. Pass goes down low. Little up and under shot is no good by Juan Diego. And on the rebound, you're going to have a foul against Juan Diego, Camilo Ramirez. And that's going to be 1-1 now. I think it's going to put Ottavio Armani at the free throw line. And it's Shorn Solomon. I thought it was 44, but it's 40. So Shorn Solomon at the free throw line. He's made some free throw line jumpers today. See if he can knock it down from the free throw line. Got the first one. 7 points for Shorn. Looking for 8 here. Extends that lead back to 9.
We're still in the third quarter. This game has really slowed.
So I kind of started to drag here these last few minutes where the officials were talking about something there. Sorry, I said it was a 9-point lead. I knew that looked wrong. It's an 11-point lead, 52-41. Second one got it as well. So Shorn Solomon now with 8 points. Juan Diego's going to have to, haven't made a lot of threes this game. They're going to have to start probably shooting from the outside. The inside game without Diallo in there, probably not going to happen. Going to have to work to get an open looks from outside. Marquez hands it off to Bryant. Now outside, the three-point shot will go up. That's hard off the back iron, no good. Timmy Olabusi tips it around, and then he's going to commit a foul on the rebound. It's going to be just the fourth team foul on Layton Christian.
Boy, and Juan Diego able to knock it out. I thought they might call foul on that, but then on gaining possession, they called a foul.
So Juan Diego now will inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Colby Bryant. Goes up high to get that one. Gives it back to Marquez. He'll try to penetrate. Backs it back out. Now to Bryant. Nice little pass down low. Shot goes up. No good. Layton Christian comes away with it. There's going to be a foul at midcourt. It's going to give 1-1 to Layton Christian. They're going to be 1-1 until they get into the double bonus. I mean, they'll be in the bonus the rest of the way here. Nick Kimball picks up that foul, and you wonder if the officials are kind of maybe wanting to call this a little bit closer with how chippy it got there, Rick.
Probably right.
Because there's been fouls about the last 3 possessions there.
How long do you keep Diallo on the bench?
Yeah, how long can you, right?
I mean, you got to roll the dice.
Yep.
Down by 13.
Isaac Cabarro knocks down the first free throw. One more for him. Second one from the line. Got it as well. Makes it a 14-point lead, 55-41. 6 points for Cabarro. Into the game for Layton Christian. Tunk Tunsil again. Also Malik Johnson. Inbound will come. That's Ramirez. Gives it back to Colby Bryant. 7 seconds. Crosses the timeline. And Marquez takes a deep three-pointer just off the back iron. No good. 55-41. End of the third quarter. We'll be back with the start of the fourth right after this.
JN Auto loves our customers and our community, so we have sanitized our entire inventory. Mold, germs, and yes, coronavirus are eradicated. Our all-natural treatment is safe for you, your pets, and anyone you take along in your new ride. After 6 months, stop by and we can get you rolling germ-free again. Treatments are offered in a single application or a 1, 3, or 5-year contract. Stop by your local Jane Auto location to learn more about our sanitizing options.
I'm a mom raising 4 kids, so I know what you're dealing with. Distractions during homework time, faces buried in devices at dinner, not to mention the tug of war to pry devices away from my kids when it's time to go to bed. So I looked everywhere to find a system that could help me with everything I need. A system I can trust. And I found it. It's called CentraGuard by Centracom. You can get started with taking back the internet by visiting Centracom.com right now. CentraGuard. Better family internet.
(55-41) start of the fourth quarter here. Layton Christian with the lead over Juan Diego. State semifinals here on Centracom Channel 10 and ETV. Greg Sterner and Rick Robinson with you. Winner will move on to take on the winner of Grantsville and Manti, the next semifinal after this one.
Yeah, and Diallo is going to come back in the game with 4 fouls. And honestly, there's no decision here. You're in a semifinal game.
Yep, you can't save him. I mean, there's no point to save him, even with 4 fouls. You got to get your best guy in. He's got to be smart, though. If you're Coach Trost, you're telling him, be smart. He tries to force it down low to Ramirez, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Layton Christian. Juan Diego ball.
Lob comes in. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Inbound will go to Diallo. Now he'll dish it out. 3-pointer goes up for Juan Diego. No good. Olabisi with the rebound.
And Juan Diego has really struggled shooting in this quarter.
Yeah.
On this half.
Ball goes to Cabarro. Now he's defended. Looks like maybe a 5-second call there, but gets it to Olabisi before it. Now to Tyrese Lacey. Lacey, right hand, side. Drives in, gives it. Nice give and go. Slam dunk by Suleiman Barrows. All set up by Tyrese Lacey.
And Barrow just delivered it right down.
Tyrese Lacey draws that defense to him, gets to the block. Little pocket pass over to Barrow, who throws it down with 2 hands.
And now we have a foul.
Foul against Layton Christian. As we mentioned, I think these officials are really trying to clean this one up, or, well, not clean it up, to tighten it up, because they've called a lot more fouls this last half of a quarter or so. Shot goes up by Colby Bryant. No good. He gets his own rebound, puts up a shot. He's fouled. Will step to the free throw line.
And we've got, this will be the most fouls in any game I've seen today.
Yeah, this is definitely the most. Absolutely.
As the games have sailed along nicely.
These two student sections kind of going at each other. They're separated down below us by this white Weber State sign here, but they're letting each other have it. Kobe Bryant knocks down the first one.
That ends a big run by Layton Christian.
Yeah, 15-point lead for Layton Christian. Second one got it as well. 4 points for Colby Bryant tonight, all from the free throw line. Nick Kimball back in for Juan Diego. Layton Christian will have the ball and a 14-point lead. 7:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Kind of a half-court trapping type of offense by Juan Diego, or defense brought out by Juan Diego. Now Barrow will try to pass down low. He stepped out of bounds first, though. Turns the ball back over to Juan Diego. Full court look for Layton Christian. Zu Marquez. Tyrese Lacey picks him up. Now to Diallo. Picked up by Ishimwe on the perimeter. To Bryant in the corner for Juan Diego. Now to Diallo. Diallo will try driving on Ishimwe. Little pump fake. Puts up the shot. Around the rim and got it.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Just inside the foul line. Pump fake, then got it in.
Juan Diego creates another turnover there on Layton Christian. The pass from Lacey over to Olabusi is just a little bit too tall.
And all this has happened since Diallo's come back in the game.
Good things happen when you get a college-level athlete out there, I guess. Ball goes to him on the right block. Tries to go behind the back pass, but it's picked off by Layton Christian. Lacey coming the other way, gives it back. Ishimwe, no, Barrow. He lays it in. I think it's going to be before. I don't think they'll give him an and one, right? Oh, they will.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I was thinking they were going to call that on the ground, but Barrow guts that one. 9 points for him, looking for 10.
If it's close, you'd go in favor of the shot.
14-point lead for Layton Christian here. 6:20 left in this one. 59-45. Barrow will step to the free throw line. Looking to get into double figures. Join Timmy Elabusi and Tyrese Lacey in double figures for the Layton Christian Academy Eagles. No good. Malik Diallo with another rebound. Now picks up his dribble. Double team comes. Gets it across to Marquez. Little crossover dribble, beautiful dribble. Gets it down to Colby Bryant. Defense comes, though, so he kicks it back out. Three-pointers up for Juan Diego. No good. And Olabusi comes down with it. Tries to force it up the court, but it's picked off by Marquez, and then his pass is picked off, given to a Shimway, who lays it in for two.
And that was just a crazy sequence.
And coming the other way, Malik Diallo throws down a hammer dunk, and he's fouled. I want to see that replay.
Oh, well, that was almost a full-court pass.
Just goes up two hands. And the foul will go against Timmy Olabuse, hanging on his back as he threw that one down.
I really feel bad he's been in foul trouble. You know, he's not had breaks on the fouls, honestly. I'm not saying they weren't fouls. Just some nights you don't get the breaks on him.
Yeah. Even with that being said, he just hit his 28th point there from the free throw line. Yep.
28.
Yep.
He's just a special player to watch. And, boy, if you love watching good high school basketball, he's there.
Yep. He gets a steal now. And in the backcourt, you're going to have a foul against Solomon Barrow. I kind of want to watch this if we have it on the replay, because I didn't know if Nick Kimball kind of sold that one in the backcourt. Nope, that replay's just a little bit after it, but Solomon Barrow picks up the foul. So
he's laying down like he's just injured.
And then we got the master producer, Barrett Hilton, backing this up so we can see it. Nick Kimball's going to step to the free throw line. Yeah, you see Solomon Barrow just give a little push to Nick Kimball, and Nick Kimball sells it.
He definitely sold it. He fell down on the court and slid.
Yeah, and the free throw is not there, but Marquez steps up, takes it away from him. Diallo puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound, no good, and he's fouled. So he's going to step to the free throw line for two.
Boy, these are fouls that they were not calling in the first half.
Yeah, Diallo goes up strong there. No foul called. Tries to get his own rebound. So
I'm not saying that there's not. They've tried to tighten it up because it got so chippy, as you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that did happen there. We had that technical down here, and I think the official's just going to call everything to keep it from getting too chippy. Diallo misses the first one. Looking for point number 29 here. Cut into that 13-point lead that Layton Christian holds.
Diallo, just a sophomore.
Yep, he's something special. One more from the free throw line, looking for point number 29. Got it? 61-49. 5:35 left in this one. Full court look from Juan Diego. Shorn Solomon gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Armani. Rises for three. Hard, no good. Tipped around. Diallo comes down with it. Gets it to Marquez. Will initiate the offense. Uses a screen from Diallo. Has a lane. Now the shot's going to be blocked. That was blocked by Cabarro. Gets it back, though. Puts up a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound for Juan Diego. Colby Bryant goes up with it. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the ground. It's going to be, I think, 10 on Layton Christian, so he's going to get two shots either way.
And this would put it, if he can make it, a 10-point game. Still 5 minutes to go in this semifinal game.
Yep, definitely. If they can keep Diallo on the court and not pick up that fifth foul, this is definitely something Juan Diego could make a run here.
And if they wanted to be real ticky last time, they could have called something on him. But I think you get away with a lot more than what they call, but they have been ticky on him so far. And I don't think on purpose. I don't mean to say that. He just sometimes, and I played post, you played, sometimes you just get bad breaks.
Yeah. Colby Bryant knocks down the first one, gives him 5 points. One more from the free throw line. 6 now. Got that one. All from the free throw line from Colby. Lacey's able to break the defense. Little floater. How many times has he done that tonight? 18 points for Tyrese Lacey. Gets into the lane. Beautiful floater in.
Boy, he's a terrific player.
Man, he's up the court so quick. Zu Marquez. Now Diallo. Just outside the left block. Now he's going to rise. Turn around. Jay got it. 31 points for the big man.
And if you're Juan Diego, you want the ball in his hands almost every possession.
10-point game again. Tyrese Lacey tries to break down that defense. Picks up his dribble now. Kicks it out to Shorn Solomon. Cross away to Cabero. Back to Armani. Now a little bit of a 4-out or 4 corners type look. You're going to have a foul called against Juan Diego. That's going to be the 10th. So 2 free throws for Sean Solomon for Layton Christian.
Yeah, Valdez just reached in, got him across the head, a very hard foul.
Sean Solomon, 8 points. Make it 9. 1 more here from the free throw line.
Want to join us in the next game? It'll be Greg. You'll be bringing that one to us also. It's the Manti Templars.
Yeah,
take on Grantsville.
Tanner Wilkinson and I will be on the call on that one. Second one is good as well for Sean Solomon. Gives him 10 points. Third Eagle into double figures for Layton Christian. Zoo Marquez with the ball now. Pulls up at the free throw line. Jumper, got it. 7 points for him. Layton Christian, they're not slowing this down at all. They'll bring it right up the court. Tyrese Lacey, and now you're going to have another foul on Juan Diego. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or I don't know, but Nick Kimball just reaches in at just an easy foul.
Kimball and Lacey gave each other a hand.
So 10-point lead for Layton Christian. 3:53 left here.
I don't know if Lacey's who I'd want to send the foul line either.
Yeah, right. Leading scorer for Layton Christian this year. Got the first one. 19 points, looking for 20 here. One more for Tyrese Lacey. Got that one as well. Layton Christian comes out full court look. Marquez is able to break it. A little hesitation dribble. Puts up a shot. That's blocked right into Lacey's hands. 2-on-1. He'll keep it himself and lay it in. Turned on the Jets. 22 for him. 14-point Layton Christian lead.
I don't know if there's anyone faster than Lacey at the guard line in 2A basketball.
Yep, or 3A.
I mean 3A. Yep. I said 2A.
Inbound for Juan Diego will go to Diallo. On the perimeter, he's going to try and drive. Now he kicks it back out to Marquez. Now into the corner, Colby Bryant, little 10-foot jumper, got it.
Juan Diego just hanging close enough, you're thinking, if they could get some stops, but they've been unable to do that so far.
Yeah, Layton Christian was 69 points. This is the highest scoring, at least single team game in this tournament so far here at Weber State. 69.
Not even close.
Yep.
I think Manti had the most.
61 or so? Yep. Shot goes outside by Layton Christian. Three-pointer's up, no good. Sean Solomon comes down with it. They'll reset. Lacey will bring it to the three-point line. And that time, Elias Olander changes his mind on taking another three. Out to Cabero. Now he will take it. Olander from the other side. No good, but an easy rebound and put back by Otavio Armani. His first two. 71-57. Layton Christian with the lead here. Zoo Marquez with the ball for Juan Diego. Uses that screen from Colby Bryant. He takes it in. They're going to call an offensive foul against Bryant. Tyrese Lacey takes the charge.
I was watching that replay. You know, those are the kind that are tough that no matter who that official calls that on, somebody's not going to like it.
Yep, 71-57 here. Lacey takes the inbound pass. Pushes it up court to Olander. He's going to be fouled. He's going to step to the free throw line. These games were going pretty quick early in the day here, Rick.
Not this one.
Not this one.
In fact, I think the next game's going to start a little bit late.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock right now, and I think they give them at least 10 minutes, if I remember right.
They do.
Yep, no matter when it ends. So you'll have Elias Olander. Got the first one. 6 points for him. One more from the free throw line. 15-point lead for Layton Christian. Second one good as well. Marquez will cross the timeline with it. No, excuse me, that's Valdez. Brighton Valdez. Now Colby Bryant. Shot goes up, three-pointer by Marquez. Got it.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Juan Diego has shot better in this quarter. The trouble is they have not been able to get any stops.
So 10 points now for Zoo Marquez. It looks like a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. 2 minutes left. We'll be right back.
It's time to supercharge your internet with a true broadband internet plan from Emory Telecom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click EmoryTelecom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Centricom.
2 minutes left in a fourth quarter that seems like it's taken about the length of an entire game here, Rick Robinson.
Yeah.
My goodness, this one's taking a long time. Layton Christian looking for a touchdown pass down to Tyrese Lacey. Knocked out of bounds. Good defense. Good hustle there by Camilo Ramirez to track that one down and knock it out.
During the timeout, Diallo was having a good conversation with Marquez. He was upset. He was giving him a hug.
A couple of teammates played a lot of time together. Obviously a lot of trust in each other. So Layton Christian with Cabero. Now gives it to Shorn Solomon. He'll use that left hand. Now give it to Orlander. Just playing keep away. Shorn Solomon outside. Cross-court pass, Orlander. Armani now to Orlander. Knocked out of bounds off Juan Diego. Still be Layton Christian ball. And I'm all right if they want to run some clock here. When you're up 13, that's the benefit you have, right?
Well, this game really looks to be Layton Christian's. They've been playing smart.
Yeah, so Layton Christian will inbound to Shorn Solomon. Juan Diego just taking a lot of chances trying to steal that ball. Not playing the foul game yet. Now they will come away with a steal. Gets knocked away, and I think you're going to have a foul called against Layton Christian, against Isaac Cabero, diving out of bounds. Going to put number 4, Camilo Ramirez, to the line.
But with a minute 22 to go and a 13-point lead, you'd have to have a complete cave-in.
Yeah.
Which, with a player like Lacey, I just don't see that happen for Layton Christian.
Yeah, right. Too good a ball handler, too good of just a floor general out there for them. So Camilo Ramirez from the free throw line got the thought that was going to go, did not. He's got 2 points. One more from the free throw line. Trying to cut into this 13-point Layton Christian lead with 1:22 left here in this one. Second one no good as well. Diallo goes up and gets it, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound, and then they're going to call a foul against number 44, Otavio Armani. That's a tough call right there,
Yeah,
Rick.
that looked like a tough call to me.
Yeah, looked
And
like,
Diallo was smiling about it.
yeah, I think he knows he's getting a couple free throws here. So first one from the free throw line, got it. 32 points for Malik Diallo. We had in the earlier game, Judge Girls, Taya Sidbury had 33 points. So we'll see if Diallo can tie that here.
Well, I was watching that replay thanks to Barrett. And a pretty tough call.
Yeah. Second one got it as well. 33 for him.
Give thanks to Barrett for the replays. And all our camera guys for the angles.
They all do a great job here. Tyrese Lacey will cross midcourt with it. 1:15 left. He's going to take it at the hoop, put it up and in. 24 for him. Inbound will come to Diallo. He'll try and go one-on-one with Armani. Hands it back. NBA range 3. Got it out there to number 12, Brighton Valdez.
NBA range, that was out of bounds range.
We'll call that Jimmer range for a couple of BYU fans. How's that? Shorn Solomon now to Olabusi. Olabusi will break the defense. Outside, Armani will rise for 3. No good. Olabusi comes down with the offensive rebound, though. Kicks it back out to Orlander. And he's going to be fouled with a little hand check. I don't even know that Juan Diego meant to do that.
No, but this kind of reminds me of the Richfield Union game last night.
The girls. Yep.
Yeah, they fouled right to the end. When I say right to the end, there were like 12 seconds left. And it was a double-digit lead like this, and there were fouls going right at it.
Uh-huh, yep. Yeah, that game took a while. This game taking a while. Going to have quite a few subs coming in for Juan Diego. So at the free throw line, Elias Orlander. First free throw is good. 8 points for Elias. One more here for Orlander at the line. Second one good as well.
And Layton Christian still in full court pressure.
Yeah, they just, after a made bucket, that's their rule. Beautiful little George Gervin finger roll by Malik Diallo to give him 35 points tonight.
He dribbled the length of the court.
Yep, and then he's going to pick up his 5th foul, come out 77-67, 25 seconds left here.
And he did that on purpose, and the Juan Diego faithful give him a standing ovation. I'll tell you what, in my opinion, I saw something special tonight. Even though it's going to be a losing effort, he was fun to watch.
Excellent game by Malik Diallo, yep. 2 more years here after this one. Just a sophomore. We talked a lot about Diallo tonight, rightfully so. 35 points, first free throw up and good by Olabusi. 12 points, but how about this team from Layton Christian? Second one good as well.
No question.
Yep.
They have really played as a team. Lacey has guided them. And Lacey's something special, too. I mean, if you didn't have Diallo, Lacey on the guard line's been just unbelievable.
Yep, 24 points for him. Absolutely. Ball gets passed around the perimeter. Under 20 seconds now. Drew Wyatt, he'll rise for 3-pointer for Juan Diego. That's short, no good. Shot will go up by Va Hatisio. That's 4 points for him. And are we going to have a timeout, or was there a foul? A foul in the backcourt.
Of course. There's 5.5 seconds to go. We're going to get a foul.
Yep, 79-69. Layton Christian trying to put this one to bed.
Trying to get 80 points.
Yeah, that's right. 2 from the free throw line right here for 8 Yetimoglu. Hope I said that right. Got the first one. Gives them 80-69.
Layton Christian was impressive tonight. I thought they looked good yesterday, but tonight they were impressive. 2 good teams here.
So you got Luka Gashadays coming into the game, and he's a fan favorite for this Layton Christian student section down here. They like Luka. Second one no good. Ball gets tipped around out of bounds. It's going to be Layton Christian ball. More subs coming in. Tunk Tunsil coming back in for Layton Christian. So Layton Christian's going to move on to the state championship game. I know they won it last year in two-way. Did they win it 2 years ago up here against Parowan, or was that 3 years ago? I can't remember. I know they beat Parowan at the D Event Center, but I don't remember if it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But anyway, so Layton Christian looking for another state championship, this time at the 3A level. 80-69, your final score. Layton Christian comes away with the victory. Rick, They look like juggernauts.
Yeah, they'll be, whoever plays them tomorrow, Manti or Grantsville will have to be on an A game.
Yeah.
But that's why you play. Anything's possible.
Absolutely.
And I thought Layton Christian was terrific, but I thought the performance by Juan Diego, Malik Diallo, was just terrific.
35 points for him, so we'll wrap this one up. Coming up next, you got Manti and Grantsville. Tanner Wilkinson and I on the call on that, and we'll be back on Centricom Channel 10 and ETV right after this.